Very good.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome. New Jersey Open Public Meeting Act of 1975 was enacted to ensure the rights of the public to have advance notice of and to attend the meetings of the public bodies at which any business affecting their interests is discussed or acted upon. In accordance with the provisions of the Act, Harrison Township Board of Education has caused notice of the meetings to be published, having the dates, time, and place thereof posted on the Harrison Township School District website, at the Harrison Township School Building, and mailed to the Township Municipal Clerk, the South Jersey Times, and the Courier Post. The regular meeting of the Harrison Township Board of Education will be called to order at 7:02 p.m. on Monday, January 26th. Oh, sorry, that's not right, February 2nd. So the regular meeting of the Harrison Township Board of Education will be called to order at 7:02 p.m. on Monday, February 2nd, 2026. Roll call.
Todd Barron. Here. Tim Bass. Here. Jennifer Bowen.
Here.
Walter Bright. Here. John Cabot.
Here.
Jeanette Cosmo. Colleen Kendrick.
Here.
Alexis Trujillo.
Here.
Shannon Williams.
Here.
We have a quorum.
Please stand for the flag.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
First, we have the president's report. We have members of the student council.
Yes, once again, just to remind the Board of Education members, we had representatives from the student council, our student body as a whole, that are acting as student ambassadors this year. And while they are not here every month, they are here every third month. So we have them for our January meeting, which is actually falling in February. And we will welcome them again back in March. And they are here with representing, again, our student council, our 6th grade class, and our entire student body, making a presentation to update our Board of Education on the ongoings of not only our Pleasant Valley School, which all of our students this evening attend, but also our district as a whole, from the students' perspective. So I'm going to turn it over to Mrs. Madeline.
In the recent council election, students learned about how voting works and how citizens participate in voting for the 3 local government. On election day, each class has to head to the polls. Students get their own picture IDs, signed in, and cast their votes. Since there wasn't a federal election this year, PBS will hold a school-wide vote. Instead, each grade level voted on its own topic to model school-level voting. 4th grade voted on how they'd rather spend their free time. Watching a movie came out on top. The 5th grade chose a theme for a special spirit day, and 2 student teachers swapped in on the vote. 6th grade picked the design for their 6th grade t-shirt. Congratulations to Liliana's and Colleen Lillian. To model local level voting, each home held its own mini election. 4th graders voted on which holiday movie to watch, and the 5th graders chose team names for their classes. 6th graders decided how to spend their time after being tested. At HTS, students cast their votes on election day to select the positive behavior for them. Celebrating their positive choices and learning the core of their votes. Extra recess was chosen by the students who earned 3,000 star slates. Thank you to Ms. Shepherd for organizing the 2nd annual election. School and district initiatives. Food drive. Both schools participated in the food drive collection for your place at the table. Non-perishable food items were collected during the first 2 weeks of November. Miss New Brown and Miss Cohen's class collected the most and most soft pretzels. At HTS, Mr. Stevenson and Miss Manetti's class won pizza buns for collecting 181 items. On November 17th, the student council assisted in delivering food to your place at the table.
Foster travel. Thanks to our generous community staff, PBS is able to donate 250 snack packs to get all the children in foster, adopted, and kinship homes that attend their winter wonderland overlay events this December. Each snack pack included a water, a juice box, an applesauce, and 2 bags of chips. The student council assembled the bags during recess on December 5th. Veterans Day. The staff at Harrison Township was invited to buy a GI Bill fund, a New Jersey-based veterans nonprofit, to participate in their annual Red, White, and Blue Day, one of the largest school-based Veterans Day initiatives in the country. Since 2011, this program has helped support thousands of local veterans and their families. 100% of the proceeds go directly towards housing, employment support, benefits assistance, and more for local veterans. This year, the staff raised $484. The gift card drive. Also, our community generously donated Target and Walmart gift cards to support families in need this summer. We met our goal of 5,600. Thank you to the community. At HTS, students are rocking their IRA lessons every Wednesday morning, earning bracelets for completed lessons and celebrating their progress. Manny Banner. At the end of each month, PBS teachers and staff develop a vote for a Hummer class to win an Banner. This year, Miss Heitman and Mr. Howard, Mr. Gigliotti, and Miss Williamson's classes of ball.
Great little highlights. In October, the preschool had a visit from Moose Farm. This was a hands-on experience connecting students with nature, animals, and seasonal learning activities. In kindergarten, students enjoyed storybook and nursery rhymes and participated in tender clinic, a fun hands-on activity with nursery students from Rowan College to help students learn about health, bandages, and basic first aid. Students in first grade celebrated completing the CK amendment on the human body by scrubbing in and completing hands-on learning activities in different operating rooms, exploring the brain, heart, muscles, and bones. Second graders explored Greek myths, discussing why these stories are considered fiction, and analyzing characters and themes. The third grade did a wonderful job at the Winter Choral concert. This grade level attended an EMS like STEM assembly that focused on character development, accountability, and making responsible choices. After learning about the circulatory system through our Radio Wisdom ELA program, the fourth grade enjoyed advanced activities related to the heart. Dr. Joel Leeson provided the students with a hands-on demonstration of the anatomy of the heart by doing a live dissection of a big heart. At the conclusion of reading the book Love That Dawn in ELA class, the fourth grade collected 219 items to deliver to the Gloucester County Animal Shelter.
The students in fifth grade finished reading Thunder Rolling in the Mountains and are now reading the Family Children. So ELA classes held a book tasting to kick off this new module. On Friday, the homeroom spelling bee winners competed in grade level spelling. The winner was Miss Tompkins ELA. Sixth grade. Our sixth graders donated the most match for the two collections in the first trimester. To learn about negative numbers, students completed timelines and math, highlighting events that occurred before and after the birth. The grade level explanation reading Rhyming on the Divine Book. This book is a 21st century retelling of the 2,500-year-old story centered around the Greek mythology.
Very much to our students. Excellent job, excellent projection, excellent information, and as I've said, when we've welcomed our student ambassadors in the past, you have an opportunity to bring information to our Board of Education that many of them wouldn't know unless you were here to share those experiences. So we sincerely thank you and your families for supporting you coming out on such a chilly evening. It's more of a stay at home under a blanket night, but we really appreciate your presence, and also thank you to Mrs. Malley and Mrs. Hack, their directors who are here, our advisors of our student council. We appreciate coming out this evening to support the students as well. Are there any questions of our Board of Education for our students? It was pretty comprehensive.
Did a great job. It's not easy to get a job in front of everybody. You did a great job. You've been very busy. Very
Yes,
busy.
both buildings have been very busy. We're very proud of the student body. So we're going to take a brief recess. So children and families, you're certainly welcome to stay, but if you'd like to go, you're welcome to do so now. We're just going to take a break. And again, teachers, thank you so much for joining them. We appreciate your presence, but obviously we understand you too. Thank you so much.
Let's get a picture. Can you get a picture of you guys?
All right, thank you so much. Thanks, Sean.
Thank you. Thank you, great job.
Punch hole here, I didn't think.
Okay, we can actually continue. Thank you so much.
All right, so the, next thing on the agenda is the organization list for 2026. Everybody, the members of the board have them in front of you.
And they'll be read into the minutes.
And they'll be read into the minutes, and that will also be posted on the website as well. Alright, so next is the first audience participation. Please wait to be recognized, state your full name and address, identify the agenda item you wish to comment on, limit your comments to specific items, and you'll have 3 minutes for your comments. Anybody? Okay. Alright. Next is the approval of the minutes. Can I get a motion? We have 2 items there. The motion to approve,
I'll make that motion.
Walter, second? Second. Alexis. Comments or questions? Roll call.
Todd Barron.
Yes.
Tim Bass.
Yes.
Jennifer Bowen.
Yes.
Walter Bright.
Yes.
John Captain.
Chris, I'll be yes on one and abstain from number 2.
Colleen Kendrick.
Yes.
Alexis Rubino.
Yes.
Shannon Williams.
Yes. Okay, next is the committee reports. Finance, Walter.
There's nothing new to report.
Curriculum, John. Nothing for personnel. Negotiations, Jen. Nothing. Todd, thank you, Norman. Public relations, is there anything? Okay. School safety, nothing to report, but I think they're getting a meeting together.
I sent 2 emails, I haven't gotten anything, so I'll reach out now.
John, shared services,
No.
and transportation tech.
Nothing.
Any delegate or representative here? Okay, there are 7 items under correspondence and 7 items under the business administrator's report. Can I get a motion to approve those? I'll make a motion. Thanks, Jen. Second? Comments or questions? Roll call?
Todd Barron.
Yes.
Tim Bass.
Yes.
Jennifer Bowen.
Yes.
Walter Bright.
Yes.
John Captain.
Yes.
Jeanette Conti. Colleen Kendrick.
Yes.
Alexis Rubino.
Yes.
Shannon Williams.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Read the motion the addendum into first.
So before we go to the superintendent's report, there are motions on the addendum. So we need a motion to add the items on the addendum into the agenda.
I'll make that motion.
Alexis, second?
Second.
Todd, thanks. All in favor?
Aye.
All right, so in superintendent's report, we have now we have 12 under personnel. Can I get a motion to approve?
I'll make that motion.
Walter. Second?
Second.
It's Alexis. Any questions or comments?
Yes, I just would like to recognize the service of a number of our staff members in the personnel
Barron,
Yes.
Tim Ness,
Yes.
Jennifer Bone,
Yes.
Walter Bright,
Yes.
John Kavanaugh,
Yes.
Colleen Kendrick,
Yes.
Alexis Rubino,
Yes.
Shannon Williams.
Yes.
Motion carries.
There. One item, okay, because it just labeled them. Okay. One item under education, can I get a motion to approve? Second? I'll second. Thanks, Jen. Comments or questions? Roll call?
Todd Barron,
Yes.
Tim Ness,
Yes.
Jennifer Bone,
Yes.
Walter Bright,
Yes.
John Kavanaugh,
Yes.
Colleen Kendrick,
Yes.
Alexis Rubino,
Yes.
Shannon Williams.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Administration, there are eight items for approval. Can I get a motion to approve, motion to approve?
I'll make that motion.
So Alexis? Second?
Second.
Yes? Thanks. Any comments or questions on that?
Dog's name is Maggie, this is the swans. Exhilarating, huh? Great.
Oh. Anyone else? All right, roll call?
Todd Barron,
Yes.
Tim Ness,
Yes.
Jennifer Bone,
Yes.
Walter Bright,
Yes.
John Kavanaugh,
Yes.
Colleen Kendrick,
Yes.
Alexis Rubino,
Yes.
Shannon Williams.
Yes.
Motion carries.
There is nothing under policy, nothing under transportation, and one item under buildings and grounds. Can I get a motion to approve?
I'll motion.
Ms. Collins, second.
I'll second.
Walter. Any comments, questions?
I do have a comment, buildings and grounds, even though it's not listed there. I wanna thank buildings and grounds for taking care of the situation with the, gymnasium floor, which, was kinda critical.
It was.
And they took care of it very quickly. They did an excellent job. I just wanted to say, I didn't want that to go unnoticed.
I appreciate that.
That was, thank you very much.
For the rest of the board, we had, an issue with the striping on the floor, for the basketball, specifically the basketball line, and it was appropriate for the court, and it was fixed pretty immediately. Just go with that. Yeah, that's great.
Yes.
Good enough. Okay, good.
That's good.
Yeah.
Anyone else?
Did the one that's already passed, did they get approved, just why we were, that, the January date?
Yes. Yes, they were already in there, I think. For equipment returns, yeah.
Anyone else? Okay, roll call?
Todd Barron,
Yes.
Tim Ness,
Yes.
Jennifer Bone,
Yes.
Walter Bright,
Yes.
John Kavanaugh,
Yes.
Colleen Kendrick,
Yes.
Alexis Rubino,
Yes.
Shannon Williams.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Any new business?
Yes. New business, currently our student attendance calendar that was approved last spring. This is the first year in a couple of years we've had 2 snow days, particularly this early in the school year. And our calendar that we approved last year is approved prior to us scheduling our in-service days and any speakers or specific experiences for our professionals. And in the original approval of the calendar, we had the Friday before Memorial Day was our first snow day makeup. And our second snow day makeup was the Tuesday of our spring break. Since then, we've developed our in-service calendar and we've gone through, much of our in-service days already. We have one in-service that's an in-person in-service on Friday the 13th of February. The children are off, obviously, and then that is followed by the President's Day holiday. But in March, we have a in-service day that is scheduled for March 16th, which is a in-service where we do not have any scheduled presenters in person or any presentations that are scheduled specifically for that date. So I had, just a few inquiries from community members on whether we can consider doing the second snow makeup day on March 16th, which would mean all of our staff and students would come into school on March 16th, and then have a full spring break. So the spring break already for our district is not a full week, what many other districts have, and we do have a portion of our community who kind of ask, if not every year, every couple of years, if we would consider that full week. So losing one of the 4 days that we have off is pretty significant, and it's going to be more likely that we have families that were traveling, even though they did have notice that that could potentially be a snow makeup day. That decision again was made before our specific in-services were scheduled. So the question to the board that I'm posing kind of on behalf of that group of community members would be, does the board have any concern with changing the calendar and going back to the full spring break as it was originally approved, and then making March 16th a school day? And then our professional day would actually be after student dismissal for those who need to come in the district. Is there any objections to that change in the calendar? Again, it does give the Thursday early dismissal between Thursday, April the 2nd, and then the kids and staff would be off Friday, Monday, Tuesday for the spring break.
And March 8th is a non-holiday Monday, right?
March 8th is a non-holiday Monday, yeah. March date was scheduled as an in-service because we needed, it's the correct number of in-services, we needed another in-service, and it was done to match the Clearview calendar, but the Clearview, calendars are different now anyway because of the students. So as much as we work to try to keep it consistent with the number of in-service days that Clearview has compared to us, we're not always able to be completely consistent, especially after snow days get thrown in there. So again, I don't have any objection to changing from that April date to March 16th. It's just, again, a random Monday in March, compared to people having that spring break that we had planned to have.
Where does the in-service day go again? Sorry.
In-service day would be after the student dismissal in June.
So they would come back on Monday. Yeah.
Hey, you get more snow, or
If we get more snow, we're gonna have to go to the end of the year anyway.
So they lost the Friday already.
They already lost the Friday before Memorial Day, and this would mean that they would also lose the Tuesday of spring break, which again, that is what the Board of Education planned, but that was before we had the specifics of the in-services.
And as it stands now, Clearview's last day is already Monday.
Yes, I believe so, because they tacked on their days.
Prior to any snow, it was already the Monday.
Yeah, and then I think they even tacked on days after, so they might be.
A lot of
able to-
work on that. A lot of construction.
Well, the kids won't be here. Yeah. So is there any questions or objection to making that change? It is important for us to know that it is going to be impossible for everyone to be happy with the decision, because it would, the easiest thing is just to leave the calendar the way we approved it last spring, but I certainly do understand that people are going to be more likely to have travel arrangements made for the spring break, more likely than that March weekend where it's just the Monday off. So it may mean for less students missing, and potentially less staff missing days as well, potentially, obviously. So can we get a motion to approve the change in the calendar as discussed?
Can I get a motion to approve the change in the calendar as discussed?
I'll make the motion.
Second that motion.
Any questions, comments, anybody wanna add anything? Okay, is this a roll call? Roll call?
Nope.
Oh,
Just
fine.
all in favor.
Oh, perfect.
All in favor?
And we will inform full staff and student body and families of that change tomorrow via email, and I'll also post it to the district website, so.
There's no old business. That's the second, so that's the, next is the audience participation. Like to be recognized, state your full name and address, limit your comments to specific items, and you have 3 minutes. Okay. Alright. We have no executive session. Right. Can I get a motion to adjourn?
I'll make the motion.
Alexis, second?
I'll second.
Walter, all in favor?
Aye.
Thanks.
Any board members who haven't finished their, financial disclosure form, please get that in. Yeah, just like that. Yeah. You just had it wrong.